friends, my name is Miss Vi, and today we're gonna learn a little more about our sense of touch. I know last time you guys had Miss Maddie explain to you guys about our sense of touch and how we feel things with our fingertips and our different sensations in our skin and how we find if things are soft or braille, and we use our skin and nerves in our fingertips to understand the texture. So today we're going to learn a little more about our sense of touch and how texture helps us understand if things are smooth or bumpy or prickly or sharp, and why sense of touch is important. So we know that we feel with our fingertips and our skin all over our body, and we know we use it to understand if things are hot or cold. Some things might be a little wet, or some things might be smooth or even bumpy. So I have a few things over here to show you guys how a few things feel. For example, I have my calculator over here. It is a little bumpy because of the different buttons over here. When I run my hands over, it bounces up and down with all the little buttons. That means it's a little bumpy. It isn't smooth like the back of my calculator where I can just run my fingers through and it slides right back. But with the front, it's a little bumpy, and we can go up and down, and we can feel the different buttons and different textures on the buttons. Next, I have my flask over here, my water bottle. It is a smooth texture and my hands just run through it. It is solid, it is hard, it's not soft like a pillow. But what is soft? I know the twins had their blankets that should be soft, but I also know that they got new fabric. Sometimes new fabric is a little scratchy and not smooth. So I wonder if their fabric was smooth or not when they used it. Let's find out. So I have my book over here, and I can see over here that the twins are laying down on their blankets, on their newly sewn blankets, and they look happy. They look satisfied with the big smile on their faces, and they're relaxing. But I thought new fabric was scratchy. Let's see. Look over here. The twins had washed their blankets, their new fabric. They washed them so that they're not scratchy anymore. So now they are smooth and silky, so they can lie on them and bundle up in them. So today we learned about the different textures on surfaces, how some surfaces are smooth and silky like the blankets the twins had, and how some surfaces are bumpy like my calculator, where we go up and down and feel the different textures on them. Even my keyboard over here, it has different buttons on it and it is a little bumpy. It's not smooth, right? So maybe we can find things around our house that are smooth and soft and silky, or even hard. Sometimes things are a little hard and it's not soft, but it's still smooth. I hope you guys can find things around your house and feel different textures. Some adults can help you with it to find new different textures.
Hello Jumpstart friends. Today I have a little bit of a game for you. Now this game requires us to use our senses, or our sense of touch specifically. So last time we talked about touch, we talked about how we can feel things that are soft, like this shirt or a blanket or different fabric. You can also use our sense of touch to feel textures that are rough, such as a rock. We can also, for example, use this pencil. We can feel the smooth edges with our sense of touch. We can also feel the pointy tip with our sense of touch. So for this game, I have my bag right here, and in here are a bunch of items that you can find around the classroom. We have tissue paper, we have pencils, we have crayons, we have scissors, and other stuff like that. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close my eyes and use my sense of touch to feel around into the bag. I will tell you what I'm feeling, and I want you to guess what kind of items they are based on my sense of touch, because even though I can't see them, I could feel them. So let's start now. Closing my eyes, reaching into the bag. Immediately I feel something soft, something very light and soft. Now, what around the classroom have you felt that is light and soft to touch? Well, we have tissue paper to blow our nose because it feels very soft and comforting. If you got that right, good job. Now, trying again. Now, this is a bigger object, has one hard side, but also the other side seems to be long and sharp. It could be dangerous, actually. So what around the classroom have you used that is long and sharp and kind of hard? If you guessed scissors to cut something, then you got that right. Then let's do one last object. So this one has a different texture. It's a little bit sticky. My finger seems to stick to it very often. Some would say tacky. So what do we use around the classroom that's very sticky and tacky and might be used to put things together? If you guessed a glue stick, then you got that correct. Good job, and thank you for joining me.